Hello everyone. My name is Divyanshi and I am a psychologist at Juhi. We have Ms. Juhi Chaudhary with us. She is a professional with vast experience in working with children, particularly children with learning disabilities. She is also experienced in providing support to families of these children, in helping their charges overcome the psychological and emotional side effects of their disability. She is skilled in doing workshops for parents and caregivers of the children with learning disabilities. Hello.
Hi, Devanshi. Hi,
Hi,
everybody.
how are you?
I'm very well. Thank you. And how are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you. I wanted to ask, what do we exactly mean by specialized learning?
So, when you say specialized learning, it means that all children are unique in the way in which they learn, and they all have different learning styles. And there are some children who don't learn in a way in which they're taught at school, which is why they underachieve, which means they're not achieving to the fullest of their potential. So when we say specialized learning or specialized teaching, it means we're teaching these children in a way in which they understand. So it's not like they can't learn, but they need to be taught in a way in which they get it.
Yeah, makes sense, yes. And why is it exactly important to learn and understand about it for us?
Because now, as we're moving forward, there's so much potential that our children have, and there's so much scope as opposed to maybe 50 years ago when there were very limited professions and when there was not so much variety in what one wanted to do when they grew up. And also about how these children are going unidentified when they're not receiving the help they deserve, while it's freely available. So the main reason is because there's lack of awareness. So when more people are aware of this, more people are able to reach out to children with much more ease. And the more people know about it, the less the stigma there is.
Yeah, I think because there are not many people who have knowledge about it and having proper understanding about it, there is less help that is given to these kids.
That's right. And then there's also stigma attached to diagnosis. And, children with learning diversity. So if there's a child who's learning at a different pace, is termed as a child with a learning difficulty or a disability because they're not fitting within the framework that the system has structured, which is not fair. So, being able to teach children in a way in which they get it also kinds of unbox them and helps them to unpack disability when it's not really one.
Yeah, I think it helps us and the children both to meet a middle ground where we can help them and they are able to receive our help as well.
That's
without
right.
much difficulty.
Yeah.
So again, would you like to share how the knowledge of specialized learning and insights of it helps you in your practice?
Right. So I'll briefly speak about the course that's coming up and how participating or learning what's happening in that course will help a parent or a teacher or anybody who's interested to work with children do better. So the strategies that we're learning about it are very scientific, meaning they have scientific evidences. And we're also learning about how the human brain functions, learning developmental milestones. And so while you're teaching a child based on their age, based on their background, based on their IQ and their potential, you're able to reach and teach them better. So again, we're talking about individualized or specialized learning, which is what you'll be learning in the course. Yeah. And how this will help you is that you'll be able to impact more lives. Imagine you're teaching a child and they're learning from you. So there's an entire child's life that you're talking about.
Yeah. So, could you even share, the opportunities that lie after they have completed the course or after they have completed this thing? What all opportunities do the people have?
Sure.
Who have taken up this course?
Sure. So you can go ahead and apply in schools as remedial instructors. You could start your own practice. You could work at a therapy center. There are many opportunities. You could start your own school. You could start your own therapy center as well. Of
Yeah,
course, this
that's
would just be the beginning. But you, if you're interested, you could go ahead and learn more in this field about how to
yeah.
teach children. And this could just be a beginning to a brand new career.
Yeah, that's actually great. Is like, is there any are there any specific group of people who can attend? Who all can attend this workshop?
So this workshop is open to everybody, Devanshi. Teachers who are already working with children, parents of children who have learning issues or learning diversities, like we like to say, or final year students who are exploring a career in teaching, or psychologists, remedial instructors. It's open to absolutely anyone who wishes to learn more and increase their knowledge base and work with children
Yeah,
more effectively.
yeah. Are there any experiences you would like to share after like you have done after you became a special educator? Is there any, instance or anything you would like to share that, made
Sure.
you feel really good about knowing it and, having fun in it?
Yeah. So I started off as a mental health worker and I was working in schools. I didn't have a background of special education back then. So children with learning issues were being referred. And the teachers were saying, this child doesn't get it. No matter how much we explain to them, they don't get it. They're writing in reverse.
Hmm.
Their books are never up to date. And they have so many behavior issues. And, I was talking to these children, and there was something in me that was saying, hey, this is not something that's within the child's control, making reversals. Why would any child want to do that, or not finishing their work? No child would deliberately want to do that. And then I read up more, and then that's when I set off as an educator as well. So
Yeah.
it was
That-
just brand new learning for me, and
yeah.
that that's when I started really being able to help more children.
I think that was your turning point.
That was.
Yeah. Yeah. I really hope that, people who are watching and the audience have a better understanding about this course and how to go about it. Thank you so much for sharing the knowledge and, the information about the course. Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot. Bye.
Bye.